All right, welcome. As we get moving here in tal'dorei, last time we had a wonderful midsummer festival visited by and through the followings of Baba Yaga and teaching some of the kids to use their magic in fun ways. Some revealed to have various gifts for potion making, others at moving and manipulating their speed, and all found ways to uh, become a bit different. And so that kind of caps and ends the time our characters have spent getting Kaimal up, training all the children into some type of proficiency in order for them to make a living. There was farming. Many got battle skills in weapons, but also in craftsman tools and all the types so that they can provide for the community. And the local casino has begun to take care of that business end and start to announce that Kaimal is open for business, which of course leaves our crew time to begin their lives once more as adventurers. So we can start essentially on your last day headed out, whether it's with great ceremony or it's later, Kaimal, is up to you all. But the day is risen, the sun is risen, and it is the day you've agreed amongst yourselves to depart. What would you like to do?
And we all definitely know what day that is. Right?
Yeah.
What's the day, Luke?
I think it's the 1st of Fesserum. If it's 3 months.
All right. Sounds about right. So, yes. So it is the 1st of Festeron, and it is essentially autumn. So, what would you like to do? So, you've stayed the summer.
Yeah. And we're headed for a west run, right? That's where we're headed next on our way to Whitestone.
I think you might be going to the herd, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, we gotta. Yeah. And that's gonna be interesting. Do we need to procure a cart to transport the box?
We have a cart.
Oh, good.
I believe our cart is still intact from when we arrived.
Yes.
You came with the cart. You still have that cart. You've accomplished the impossible. You kept a cart for 2 journeys in an RPG. Horses are even so good. You're doing good.
Oh man, it's downhill from here, guys. Yeah, there is one thing that I would like to just quickly do, and it would have occurred before now, but during the 3 months, not it isn't super important. It's just Rengar finished the carving that he was working on of the I think it was a femur that he took from Tia Cat. And when it was finished, I'm not sure. I want to roll for it to see how long we would have taken to finish this. Should I come up with my own decision, or you want me to roll and you let me know, Matt, if like how long it would have taken him?
Carving the bone, yeah. I mean, I guess you can roll your carving check.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a 21.
Okay. And what were you attempting to carve?
From the bone, he's attempting to carve a sort of recorder, like I think in D&D Beyond they call it a songhorn, but it's like a flute.
Yeah, I would say 2 months then, I think, between all of that, just to totally do out the 21 to make it beautiful.
Yeah. And finishes that and makes a small rectangular wooden case to keep it in. Nothing ornate about that part of it. Just something simple to keep it in. And taking 2 months, at the end of it, does it come alive?
Yeah. But really, you're going to shut me in the dark? You've showed me the light, and now I just get to live in darkness.
Well, not permanently, but if you were to permanently be outside, you would be susceptible to the elements. It would.
Right? You could just put me in when you get out of the elements, and then, like if I'm around your neck, I can solve this problem pretty easily, rather than keeping me in solitary confinement. Him is a bit harsh.
I just wanted you to last longer.
Alone in the dark.
Well, I don't think you'll be alone. I intended to offer you as a gift to my friend, and I think she would pay you attention every day, or maybe every other day. I don't know.
We can give it a shot.
And I'm certain if you just asked her, she would not put you in the case. She would probably wear you like a necklace. I don't know. I just thought maybe if you like to sleep sometimes, it could be in here.
Okay. You seem strange, but all right. Don't have much choice. You didn't give me movement of my own, so you know.
Well, that's true. But I'm not proficient enough yet to make moving arms and legs for an instrument.
Just enough to make a cruel mockery of life, I understand.
Right. Perhaps in the future I can create something that allows you mobility. It'll be a project to work on. Unless it also comes to life and does not want to be the thing that allows you to move, that might be problematic.
You're a horrible wizard.
That is probably the problem, is that I am not a wizard. This might have gone a lot better had I been a wizard.
All right. Continue.
And I go to find Sayuri. In the case, but not closed. Where do I find Sayuri on a regular day in Kaimel? Drunk,
well,
got it.
Yeah. She'd probably either be with the children, teaching them to be sneaky, but then you probably wouldn't be able to find her. So in order to find her, she'd probably be over by the well, talking to Bob Yuri.
Yeah. So yeah, I go over to the well. Sayuri, do you have a moment?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
After we fought the Tia cat, and I was able to harvest one of the bones, I'm trying to relearn my craft. And this is what came of it. And I hold out the box. The instrument is able to speak.
Oh.
So I did not plan for that. Playing the instrument might be complicated.
Oh, okay. Did you name? Hi.
I'm not good with names. I discovered last time. I refrained from giving names this time around. Maybe the recorder has its own name that it prefers.
Okay. It's beautiful.
And it is bone white with kind of a swirling wind pattern that is engraved along the surface.
It's beautiful, Rengar. Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope it is a present and that it is not. Well, we'll find out.
Well, doesn't matter. She'll hug him. And then she'll pull the flute out. Hi, flute.
Greetings! How are you doing, madam?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
It is good to be alive.
Oh, isn't it? Do you have a name? Do you want to pick out a name for yourself?
Are you to be my owner? You mentioned giving it to someone.
Yes. I'm Sayuri.
Sayuri. It'd be flutery. That would not make any sense.
It's not as clever as Bob Yuri.
Oh, I see. I'm a rebound. Got it.
No. I like you.
How about? Did you kind of like? I think the flute just sits there. Death Note.
Ooh, Death Note. I like that. Death Note.
Excellent. Yes, I was curious as I was treating your friend in this line of questioning if I might have more less time in the box than is. You seem to indicate the majority of my life should be lived in isolation and darkness and loneliness.
No.
I was not as excited about that.
No. I can have somebody make a little hangar for you so you can be out in the open, and the only time you go in the box is when we're in danger so you don't get hurt or broken.
Oh, well, that sounds marvelous.
It sounds great. All right, let's go find somebody to make something for you. And
excellent.
She'll hug Rengar once again. Bob Yuri, I gotta go find something for Death Note. Real quick.
Yep. You move on quick. I'm just kidding. No! I just wanted to put it. No, I know we're good.
Why are all my friends so mean to me? No.
You literally stick them with rusty spoons.
Well, that's only Rowan, and he kind of deserves it. But all right, I'll see you in a little bit, Bob Yuri. Let's go, Death Note.
All right. Yeah, you can get something to hang around or whatever you'd like to do.
Okay, yeah, probably like some sort of like special strap that she could put to her belt.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. How much would that cost her?
About 5 silver.
Okay.
Sense. All
So
right.
Gala starts her day like she does every other day. She gets all of the kids up, and she's made sure they packed the day before, and she's kind of just looking through everything and making sure they've gotten everything up, just kind of checking each child's room and saying, "Are you sure you have everything? Did you check under the bed? Did you check here? Did you?"
I can't find my shoes.
Your shoes are by the door.
I can't find them.
They're right there. I'm pointing right at them.
Where?
Alex walks over and grabs the shoes and puts them in the bag.
Now
And-
my coat's missing.
Yep. And so she goes to Emma's room and opens the closet, and there it is, hanging up. Takes it out. Puts it in the bag. And she says to Emma, "Go ahead and make sure your sisters have everything, and then bring them downstairs." And then she'll go and round up the boys and get them all downstairs. So they're all basically in a line, Mary Poppins style. And she'll take them out of the house toward the carriage, and while herding them, because, they'll get easily distracted and want to wander off. So she'll constantly be kind of whistling for them to come back. Gets to the carriage and just starts loading it. She's already packing everything on there, making sure the kids are sitting in the back so that they are all accounted for. And once she has all of that, she will basically just be there with them and make sure that they don't run off while she's waiting for everyone else.
Makes sense.
Don't want a Home Alone thing going on.
Kevin!
Liam!
All right, who else?
Sir Yuri would bound up, probably a little late. Nova! Are you going to sit next to me?
You got it, Say.
Oops.
I told you to call her Aunt Say.
Aunt Say.
Aunt Say. I like that.
Is everyone else arriving?
So Mordis would do his typical morning routines, say his prayers, do his morning meditation, and then he'd go downstairs to talk to Daringar and fill him in on the situation and just say, I'm sure you can find somebody out there that can contact us if you need help. Don't be afraid to reach out.
I'll let you know. Especially if anything goes strange with these children. Whatever y'all did. I mean, they're useful, but it's a little freaky. They like to laugh a lot at things. A lot of cackling.
And it starts.
Yes, well, don't judge them too harshly for that.
Don't judge them. It's just annoying as hell. It's just like you talk to them, they're like, ah, they're doing something. It's like a good tell though, because you know something crazy is happening. Like, oh, who's being held upside down by invisible forces? Someone's laughing.
It's been an adventure these past 3 months.
Yes, and we, I think a lot of us a little gonna miss all of you. You've been part of everything going on. But we've been ready. We know we're ready to move on as a village into whatever's going to happen to Gaimel here.
Well, I wish we could stay longer, but we do have other things that need tending to. Chief among them, those crystals you're sitting on. And he will shout out to the stables to get Nala to come in and help lift this box so we can get it unloaded onto the cart.
I'm watching the children.
I've got the kids. Go grab it.
All right. And she looks at all of the children, makes eye contact, and says, "Stay here." And then she'll go and
Yes, Nala.
Yeah.
yeah, she also makes eye contact with Sayuri. and oh yeah, and Nala hasn't been wearing her barbarian garb for a while now, for about a couple of months. I should mention that. And then she she goes and meets up with Mortis. What is it you need me to lift?
Oh, I just need some help. If you remember this box, it's a bit heavier than one of us can handle.
How much does it weigh?
It was 600 pounds, I believe.
Only 600.
I thought it was more than that, but
Okay, I just pick it up.
I don't think Nala could lift 600 before now. That was they've got us some items that have made themselves a bit stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Well, yeah, her carrying is 690.
Yeah, so I think it was a little less when you first got the crystals.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a fancy new belt she got.
So she'll follow Mortis to where it needs to be placed.
just in the cart.
So yeah, she'll just say, "Okay, kids, watch your feet," and just slide it in.
Ooh, what's inside? Can we touch it?
No.
No, you can't touch this.
That is a very bad idea.
I think they know when Sayuri says you can't touch this.
Yeah, seriously,
serious.
they're like, ooh, must be really fun.
No, not really. But
Like, Nala would tell them what it does, but that would just make them more wanting to do it. Like the bunny ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kills you instantly. Don't do it.
Liam.
It makes you old and boring.
Wow, Emma should be immune then.
Who said that? Which one of them said that?
Liam.
Liam. You are riding with me.
Oh, excellent. All right, then. Anything before we begin to depart?
I'm ready to go.
All
I think
right.
we're good.
Good. So, to begin. So, it'd be slow going even with the cart, or especially with the cart, because you're gonna have to go through the plains. Try to get your tribe here. Yeah, because you're in and around the dividing plains, right, Nala?
I think when we discussed it, it was kind of such a vast area, but it was along the way to Whitestone, so she knows there's like a huge range of places it could be. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Perfect. So it's up to you then, I guess, because you could probably take the road up in the Silvercut Crossroads to the east, kind of towards Restaurant, and then see if you can go off the path there.
Okay, what season is it, Luke?
Autumn.
Autumn. So knowing that, she would be mentally thinking about the areas that the herd will likely be either hunting or what seasonal animals are out, and she'll try to make I don't know if this is an intelligence check or what, but she's trying to narrow down her focus based on what she knows about the travel. Would that be like survival?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were, survival.
Okay. Not great. 10.
And all right. I would say you know that there would be somewhere, I think, either heading towards somewhere along between Formir Basin and the Wild Path River towards the end of it.
Okay. All right. So probably staying closer to the river would be her recommendation as we travel.
Right. So the Wild Path River starts sometime journey after. And so Wild Path River flows from a little southeast of Restaurant down into Formir Basin.
Mm-hmm.
And in other words, you'd have to cross the By Hills River in order to get to where the next one would be.
Yeah, I was just about to ask Devin for the map, and I think he pulled it out already.
So you can do what you want, but I think likely you could go along the Silvercut roadway,
mm-hmm.
and then once you get past the By Hills, begin heading towards the Path River.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do.
It's right there.
Moridus navigating.
It's on the map right here.
So Rangar is the dad that has to make sure everything is right, and they have a certain schedule where we're going to hit everything. Has everything planned out, and Moridus is the navigator dad with the map and the 50 maps and like the bug spray and stuff like that. Gotcha.
Welcome to the Dadlands. All right. Then with many of the kids waving goodbye and sparks going into the air and bats and other things flying, you are wished so long farewell and begin going north towards the crossroads in order to go east along the Silvercut roadway. So in that case, we're going to roll a d8.
All right.
Did you say everyone?
Yep.
Okay.
2.
3.
Jim's got a 1.
4.
Here we go again.
I got an 8.
Oh.
6.
Okay.
Broke it, Rowan.
Yeah, Rowan. Why can't you get a 5?
This was one of the first encounters too. Everyone rolled like every number. Like we got them all, guys.
Yeah, we win.
I think Irvir just rolled 2.
Amazing. All right, so
Oh, he did.
He got a 4.
what? Where do you
He
roll?
rolled on
Rolled
D&D
up
Beyond.
Yeah.
I was phone out.
He's watching. He's watching.
Yeah, I see that.
Amazing. I love it. So you continue your path up towards the roadway, and what's the types of things everyone is doing this long trip? Because I think just to get to the point where you're going to leave the road, it's probably going to be at least a week.
I do have a question. Over the course of the past 3 months, changing the soil and regular watering, did anything change with the acorn, with Honey Nut?
Funny not. He's growing larger. I mean, you sculpted. It's a sculpted acorn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really growing then. Yeah, no. But he is. See, occasionally bits of dirt float up around him, as though he might be learning some type of magic. Using it to fuel himself. Is apparently you're creating a bunch of Geppetto around here. So. Concentrates really hard, and a little tiny 1/8-inch flower blossom comes up. Bloop. Oh, I need a rest. That's all my spells for the day. Ah. This is good in there. It's good in there.
Yeah, Nala's mostly just been looking after these kids, making sure they don't jump out of the wagon, trying to keep them entertained, trying to get everybody else involved, and helping to just entertain them, and in their own unique way.
Mm-hmm.
I spy something blue.
Yeah, right. I almost said Rengar. Say Yuri. I've forgotten who my characters are today. Oh shit. Yeah, Sayuri would help out keeping the kids entertained and stuff, and also helping also with their magics, like fun little things like minor illusion and fun little things. Nothing harmful.
I think Rowan would help out the same way.
Yeah. And then she'd probably talk Ben into maybe playing a couple tricks on everybody every now and then while we're traveling.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be that hard to talk him into it. And Ben would also, when not helping to entertain the kids, would be kind of scouting ahead and maybe seeing if there are any herbs or anything that could be collected as we go.
And so Yuri would also be helping Rowan with his Sylvan.
Oh yeah, Ben was. I would say over the time in Kymel, definitely Bim would have been like almost only speaking to Rowan and Sylvan.
Yeah. And if Bim had told Sayuri, or if Sayuri had caught on, she would have done the same thing to Rowan.
Nala
Giving
will
him
ask,
that Sylvan. Yeah.
Nala will ask Moridus to help her with her letters.
I can do that. Mortis in the evening, well, during meal times, obviously, would be cooking, because that's his thing now. I think during some of the travel time, he would probably, some of the smaller children, pick up and let him ride on his shoulder for a mile or two before setting them down, and letting them run around and walk on their own. And he would be keeping an eye out for any signs of ambush. Because we're headed toward Rumble Guard.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, we're what?
Who's this Rumble Guard again? I don't know that name.
Wait, we're what?
Balin Rumble Guard? The guy who tried to kill us outside of Whitestone?
Inside of Whitestone, too.
I mean, we were in the same place for 3 months. I think we're fine. If you couldn't find us,
I've never heard of this Balin Rumble Guard.
Yeah. It's in a restaurant. You thought maybe?
Well, yeah. And also Sayuri would have spent time with Death Note, seeing if she could, like, getting his permission, getting to know him in order to be able to actually play.
Consent is very important.
Yes.
Yes, very much, because she didn't want to just like into this living thing.
Yeah, and he does. And he starts to go, okay. Oh, so hard. Come on. And
Sorry,
gives you some
okay.
criticism, but eventually helps you.
Okay, Rowan Jr. But yeah, she would have, of course, kept him on her belt.
All right. Very good.
I want to know what the humidity does to Death Note. Just kidding.
Made out of bone. He's pretty resilient.
That's good.
Get a satchel. He just didn't want to be in a box. Come on. And,
I was gonna ask her if he could send a message to Dizzy, and then I'm like, oh wait, he's not here right now. He's been a little out of it. Is he sick?
I think it might have been something he ate.
I think Nala is on the back of the wagon so that she is like, if something happened and we had to unload, she'd be the first out. And she's also kind of there to be that presence to, if something tries to attack from the back of the wagon, they're going to have to get through her first.
yeah. You, after the first 2 days of uneventful travel, moving up, seeing the beautiful foliage and the crisp autumn air, the privilege of being able to wear like warmer clothes and running around, being comfortable. You come upon the silver-cut crossroads, where there are several. There's a tavern, and there's a few people who seem to make their wares here, giving rations to people who are traveling through. It's not like bustling necessarily, but there's a good amount of people, and there are there's the tavern, and then there's some extra places where it looks like one could rent and stay in like cabin-like facilities, and there's a flatter place where one could make tents if people didn't want to pay the money. There are a few what look like paid mercenaries around just to generally keep the peace, make sure nothing insane is going on. And there is, though, today a bit of a commotion. I get the feeling this isn't quite what you think is usually going on. There is a stage that you're not sure has just been set up or is always there, and there are a few wagons, and on the stage are several cloaks of varying designs looking fairly amazing. And on there is a pale-skinned, yellow-eyed tiefling, large horns, and he talks through his teeth, very sharp. Says, welcome, yes, come and see Lokius's wonderful cloaks, my friends. I have one for everyone. These are discount, bare minimum. Come, come, come. Look, this could easily sell for 50 gold, and for you, 5 gold only. The guy goes, that's actually really good, and puts the 5 gold and gets this cloak. Yes. Absolutely. Let's see, and pick somebody out. You look like you only have a few copper to your name, and for you, 1 copper. I give one of my best, and this really thick one that looks like it could be with winter, and it said several hides, and they pay, and he puts it on, and goes, I am generous, I am fair. Now come. I have my stalls ready. We have the stage, and he claps his hands, and some curtains fall. He goes, you may try on my wondrous cloaks. And remember, Lokius will never let you down. Come on.
We've got to check that out.
I kind of want to look at the cloaks.
I got a good feeling about this guy.
I do too.
He seems nice.
He does. Rengar, can we look at the cloaks? Can we get a cloak? Can I get a cloak?
I mean, if you want to.
She jumps off, and she's already at the stage.
Bim follows.
Yeah. Nolan takes the kids up.
All right.
Ringar is going to stay on the cart.
Lord is also staying with the cart, is probably driving it. So
The dads.
Yes. Now watch me. Very good. And you proceed up, and there are a few look like very fit small female halflings who are like, all right, just it's your turn. We'll get some measurements here. What type are you looking for? Who's kind of first here?
I think Sayuri would have used face up to get up there. Ooh, me! I want a cloak.
All right, yes. And what type are you looking for? Do you need something for winter, just for a fall fling? Do you want it to be more decorative for springtime? What are we thinking?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, something really pretty. And maybe something in between, like, yeah, something for fall and spring, but something really pretty.
Fall, spring, pretty. Okay. Excellent. And the halflings kind of all jump on you, begin measuring. Like, got her, and start to get all the measurements, writing them down. And they go, okay. And they go for fitting. Take this, move in, Lokius will see you. And they push you in.
Whoa.
And,
I checked to make sure my gold pouch is still there. My coin pouch is still there.
That's a really long pause.
I just want to make sure they beat you because I hadn't rolled yet, but yeah, they did. You now check and it's gone. As you're pushing to the other
My
room.
passive is a 20.
Yep.
Oh no!
Oh wow.
Sorry,
Yeah.
is something on the matter? Lokius
Yes,
says,
there
"Hello." What?
is.
I'm sorry.
She actually gets out and she looks for these little halflings.
And they, you see them welcoming the person who's next. If you had faced up to a few villagers, probably would have gotten up there. Yep. Okay.
Thieves.
What? No, must be mistaken.
What's happening?
My coin pouch is gone.
Your gold is gone.
All my money's gone. My coin pouch is gone.
Excuse me, sir, or madam, or the tiefling, or not tiefling. I'm sorry. This was a. Was it a tiefling?
Yeah, it was what?
Yeah,
tiefling.
The main person was, so Lucius the Tiefling will come out of this, go, whoa, 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 as there's these murmurs. I'm sure something must get misplaced. It's easy in the way for this to happen. I had asked this young lady what the issue was. She ran out from me, so I'll ask again. What is the matter?
My coin pouch was on my belt, and it's gone since they were crawling all over me.
Oh. Let me just. Are you sure you didn't drop it anywhere?
Can I do a perception check to see if I can see where they're where they may be, like if they are stashing these coin pouches somewhere?
Yes.
Okay, because she has a feeling, because she knows she's a rogue herself. Oh, that's a nat 20 for a 30.
Okay. He got a 27. So you in this way, you catch two things.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing is he spots Rowan, and there's a reaction.
Oh, okay.
You spot a reaction to Rowan, and as he's sort of looking around and kind of bumping into you, you spot where he touches one of the halflings, grabs your sack, and I mean, there's a point to where like you don't even see him place it back on you. You recognize the movements, but he's so good you don't actually see the sack move.
Oh,
But you recognize the movements he'd have to make it happen, and then sure enough, it's on you. It goes and it's in like the place. It's like lower, like it's hanging off. Oh, they must have knocked it right there. See, folks, and people go, oh yeah, it falls.
She'll pass this halfling, and she's wanting to do a sleight of hand check on herself to pull a random bag off of this halfling.
All right, I think they are watching you, so it'll be a contested roll.
That's fine.
So
30.
all right, so yeah, let's see what they get here. Nope, not even close.
What kind of pouch did I get?
You grab, there is a silk pouch, long and thin, with a liquid in a thin glass vial.
Okay.
That's what you can sort of feel really quickly before, it caught attention.
Yeah, like she refuses to buy, and she tells Nala, don't buy from these people, and then she'll look at Rowan and have him like do her a head tilt, like, come here.
For the issues, actually, yeah, it goes. It's just he snaps, and the line kind of continues, and Lucius crosses here as he goes. I mean, for all these issues, I would welcome you to come back later to take any cloak you want. I don't want there to be problems. I understand there was a misplace, and I am very sorry. I can have my people here. You can... whatever you'd like to do.
Is anybody watching? Like, do we have?
It's not a lot of attention, but there's people around.
Okay. You know what? I think I'll take you up on your offer. Why don't we stay here for the night?
Sounds great. You and any of yours, I would looks all of you. I see the dads in the wagon. That sounds great. I will help anyone. Of course, I would be privileged to fit out our master bard here. It'd be amazing. So, um,
Oh,
ah,
you know he's a master bard?
I'm aware of him. Yes, I will meet all of you another day. And Rowan, you do know this gentleman.
Okay.
Okay. And he quickly goes from there. It's like, I'll see you tonight, and backs up. And I mean, Sayuri, if you watch, you see a few more. No more coin pouches go missing, but you see a few get halved.
Okay. Yeah.
About how far away is the cart from where, like, the stage and all that is?
Where you are, and where the crowd would have been, I'd say you have to be at least about 80 feet.
Okay.
Sayuri's a rogue. She knows. She knows. Okay. Yeah, but she'll actually get everybody over by the cart again in like.
You didn't find a cloak you wanted?
They're good. They're really good. I didn't notice.
If they're good, why didn't you get one?
No, they stole my coin pouch.
Oh.
He's
Oh.
good. He's one of the best I've seen.
That
But
doesn't sound like a good thing.
but I'm better, and she'll pull out that little bag that she stole.
What did you take?
I don't know. It's got something in it, and she'll open it to look.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
it's
if...
just a little murky liquid.
Oh, murky liquid. Why don't we set up and I can do an identify on it, see what it is, and she'll close it, stick it back in her bag.
You know what you could do?
Hmm.
Is make a false coin pouch for them to take, thinking they got a real one, but it's a trapped coin pouch.
Oh, I never even thought of that. That's
I was thinking of that as you opened that one.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I never even thought of something like that. I could try that. I'll have to think of that. Do we want to set up, get like a cabin?
Sure.
Would you like me to find a place to put the cottage?
Oh yeah.
You know, the cottage we've probably been using this whole time when we slept during this travel
That's right.
with the magical bread. That one.
Yes.
So Bim will try and find a space that will accommodate the cabin, cottage.
Mhm.
And then he'll set it down and say, "It's time to unpack."
It's just someone's backyard.
Yeah. There's like a camping space, and as you do so, there's like a whoa. This amazing things to come in. It's not everything anyone sees every day. Some of the kids are like, Nala, can we get cloaks? Can we get cloaks, Nala?
I was going to get you some.
Later tonight, we're gonna have our own private showing of the cloaks.
But I can take you to another store.
And there is in fact a candy store here.
I will take you there. So let's go. And so she picks up Ethan and takes Novum's hand and says, anyone who wants to come can, and she'll take them to that store.
Oh, Sayuri is right on your heels.
All right. Here, very somewhat simply, it's a somewhat of a shallow storefront that has glass containers of all types of mostly rock candy, some of it shaped and that type of thing. There is a very small case of chocolate that is about a gold for maybe 5 ounces. The rock candy is a silver for £1. and there are bags and little shovels for anyone who wants to kind of move. And they've got the ways and all that type of stuff.
So, children, go get a piece of candy you like and bring it here, and I will pay for it.
Here he's loading up.
Is there like 1 5-pound chocolate bar?
They do not. The chocolate is very small because it is a little bit harder to come by. But they because there's like things like no magic made, all natural type of stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take Ethan and Novum. I'll take, since they're smaller, and just kind of walk them around the store a little bit and see what they want.
Mm-hmm. Most of them pick out a different type of flavor of like essentially a rock candy sucker or lollipop.
Okay.
Stick.
So what's the total?
5, 6, 7. It's essentially going to be probably a silver.
For all of that?
That's going to come to less than a pound.
Oh, well, I tell them get more than that. I mean,
you said get one.
Oh, I meant like I didn't mean like one piece.
Okay.
Like a bag?
Like a bag.
Yeah,
okay,
like a bag.
okay.
A bag.
I was really like, wow, Nala's
I was
evil mother. Let's move out. Get one.
No.
Okay.
It's like that's my mom.
Right? You can have
Amazing.
one.
Yeah, so that I think if there's 6 kids there, so that'd be 6 silver.
Okay. As I continue to play Mom Simulator.
Yeah.
So I go ahead and have them get those, and I also buy them a little something extra as well. And then I look over at Sayuri, who's probably just piling candy upon candy.
She's got like 10, maybe 15 bags of candy, and then she's got how much for the chocolate?
The chocolate that's a gold a pound, I believe.
A gold a pound. Then she'd get like 5 pounds of chocolate.
Okay.
And then she'd find something like that kind of she would look around specifically for something like almost angelic that would remind her of Ervir.
Oh.
Like something really like white or like angel floss or something like that.
Yeah. Angel floss stuff. And you get the 5. Well, they're like out of chocolate. There's just all their chocolate piled into Sayuri's bag. They're out. It's all the chocolate they had.
All they had was 5 pounds.
This is a small shop at a crossroads.
Well, she's got the 5 pounds of chocolate plus 10 bags of other candies.
Yeah, they get very excited and they start yelling. Some people seem to come off of like their work for the day, and you can hear like in the back, like all the machines are going again after they're being cleaned out. Like, get more stock.
And how much would that be for her?
That's gonna get you about 6 gold.
6 gold. She's gonna drop a platinum.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that to me. I'll forgive you this time. But
okay.
Thank you. And she'll face step away, because if they say thank you to her, she's gonna come back and be like, "Remember that favor you owed me? Yeah, I ran out of candy." But yeah, she'll just face step out of there. Guys, look what I got!
You gonna eat all that?
Well, yeah, I probably will. But here, and she'll pass a bag to everybody. She'll pass a bag to Rengar, Rowan, Mortis, and Bim.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How does the chocolate not melt?
Good question. I should eat that now, shouldn't I?
I mean, it's tempered.
She'll keep 1 pound out and then look at Mortis. Mortis,
Yes.
can I put these in your bag, please?
Sure.
Yay! And she'll stuff all the rest of the candy in the bag.
How much candy is now in? Are you adding to the list?
Yes. You've got 4 pounds of chocolate.
Great. I'm going to use that to cook, by the way.
You can't use. No, you gotta save. Okay, here. Okay, I'll tell you what. As a fee, you could use 1 pound of chocolate. And then you each have 1 bags, and that's 1 pound each, right? For the bags?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you've got 6 pounds of regular candy.
I mean, you try to cook, but it is just straight up milk chocolate.
Oh man. I have to. Were there any kids just watching Siri? Like, not part of our group. Were there any other people just watching this?
There is like this crew, and it's funny. There's a sense that they didn't know each other before today, but it's kids who have to travel a lot, so they just find any other kids, any place they stop, and they're all instant friends, and they're all very used to having to do that in order to do anything. And they are all looking at the window, watching like these people just buy up the candy. Go, what?
I finally saved up enough copper for just that 1 square of chocolate, and now there's no more.
Rengar takes 1 piece of candy out of the bag that Seer gave him, and he puts it in his pouch, and then he goes over and hands the rest of it to the kid that looks the largest, like the leader.
Okay.
Um,
Oh. Strangers giving candy.
There's a lesson here. Figure it out for yourself.
Is this for us?
Divided amongst you.
Okay. They run. Like, wait for the stranger. That needs candy. Don't quite get it, but they're good.
I think I'll check the inn and see if there's a. I'll check the inn, and she'll lead the kids there.
Even though the cabin's going up?
Yeah.
Okay. Double checking.
Oh, and after all this, when she gets back into the whatchamacallit, the Bim's hut, she's gonna ritual cast identify. Yeah, on that vial. The liquid in vial.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. It is a sleeping concoction. Specifically, it is made to put aberrations to sleep or make them docile.
Does that work if they're like immune to sleep effects?
Actually, this would work because it's more docile. It's like
Okay.
kind of getting them drowsy.
Who would need something like that?
Who would need something like what?
Oh, this stuff. It's a kind of like a sleep concoction, but it's supposed to make aberrations like docile.
Maybe somebody's starting a zoo and they would like to collect some aberrations.
An aberration zoo?
Maybe it's just a magical zoo. They're collecting all kinds of magical things.
Maybe.
Do they have to drink it?
Could I tell if it had to be drunk or if it was
Actually, it's a little oily. It looks like it would be like poured on or worked into the skin.
poured on or ooh, how would they get that close?
So you have to massage an aberration for this to work.
Oh. Maybe they have a fake masseuse parlor just specifically for aberrations.
It's a very niche market, I assume. But in the right location, infinitely popular.
Oh, 100%.
I wonder if the creature we got Nolla's sword from counts as an aberration.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Oh yeah, that guy. Oh, no, that other guy.
Oh, we still. Oh no, we still need to return that sword.
Null and I talked about it, and she's not going to give it back.
I didn't. I not once assumed she would.
I'm sure it'll be fine. They were in the dream realm. We're here. I guess we could just never go back to the dream. And he'll look at Theory. Maybe that's a problem.
Did I promise?
No. I did. But
you
I'm not
promised.
a fae like you. I'm a different kind of fae, so it's not holding me the same way it could you.
Okay, and I mean there are loopholes. Like we could return it after she's done with it. Like, you know, when she's old and she can't use it anymore.
We kind of maybe discussed returning it into his head or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, because it apparently, you know, was designed to kill monsters, but it was being held by a monster. So we didn't think that we should return it to something that it's designed to kill. I think that's the way the conversation went. That was days ago.
The creature resided inside a sort of
vat of
wine barrel-y thing. Yeah.
Barrel. Maybe if we poured that into the barrel along with whatever they were swimming in, that will count as being rubbed into their skin and make them docile.
Could be.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know why I would need that. Why we would need this? We don't.
Well, it did slap Rengar really hard, if you remember.
Of course.
And so maybe if it were docile, it wouldn't be able to do that.
But the immediate question is, though, why would they have something like that? Like, whoever you took it from, what do they need it for?
The cloak makers?
Right.
Yeah. Maybe that's what they're making these cloaks out of, is aberrations.
I was thinking that if Mortis were close enough, he could quickly determine if any of them were magical in nature, but we were too far away.
Yeah.
So perhaps tonight, as when we meet them again, we can determine if any of the cloaks are actually magical in nature.
It sounds good to me.
I don't trust that guy.
Which guy?
He looked like he knew you. He made this face whenever he saw you.
Which face?
It was, and she'll make a face. It's like that kind of like, oh shit, I know that person type of face.
Yeah. That guy's nothing but trouble. I don't know if he's turned over a new leaf now, but I wouldn't trust anything he has or sells.
Okay.
So you met them before, you weren't just making general assumptions about them from.
No, I know them. They're the ones that stole my loot.
Oh,
Oh,
They,
do you think they're gonna try again?
I don't know.
should
He's
we
selling.
beat him up?
I don't know if he's selling cloaks now. I don't.
But he's still stealing money from people. Because I mean, after I caught him, they still stole some change, but they didn't steal purses. They just stole some of the money out of it.
He recognized you, but does he know that you know who he is?
He said he did.
I
Uh,
would think so.
Then it's a bit odd that they so willingly invited us back.
What if they're gonna jump us?
They jumped me once and they gutted me like a pig in Whitestone and left me to die. Yeah, that's when you found me earlier. Yeah, you did save my life. I'm thankful for that.
Well, maybe I can like scout him out.
See what he's up to.
Yeah, if you can turn me invisible, I can go check it out.
I can, but you would only have an hour.
Hour. That's nothing. I got this.
How would we know if something went wrong?
I have message.
So one of us would have to be within a certain distance from you.
I think it's like 120 feet. So you'd have to be 120 feet away from the place.
Well, it's up to you, I suppose, if you want to go investigate beforehand, see if they're preparing something for our arrival.
How about I wait until an hour before sundown?
Dinner first.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everyone looks at Mortis.
And where did Nala go?
I think she said something about finding the local inn.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for now let's go over there and you come into the inn here. Out the kids, and it is definitely very raucous. There are travelers and those who would seek to sell their pleasure company to travelers all about within here, very much within the bounds of the inn. And rooms seem to go away and open within hourly increments. And they do. One person looks at you, go, "Oh, are you and your lot staying the night?"
Yes.
Good, solid children. We do have. We keep run down and downstairs for legitimate customers. Follow me.
All right. Stay close, and she'll take them down.
All right. Well, and then this woman is a dwarf woman. Goes, "Move around!" And people just immediately part. Right. And takes all of you down some stairs. There is a heavy wooden door that she takes some keys out, opens it, and then hands them to you. And you see fairly, like, actually really well appointed room, oiled and cared for, wood dressers, at least like 10 bunk beds actually. Sometimes we arrange this, but I think you're the only family for tonight. So you get it. We just do 5 silver for the night, and I have a guard watch your door just in case.
It's very kind of you. So she'll take out silver and hand it over.
That's excellent. Would you be needing any food down here?
Actually, yes, we haven't eaten. What do you have available?
Well, we've got the stew, the meat, and
Sounds wonderful.
okay, the stew and the meat,
Oh,
or just the meat.
she looks at the kids. Stew or meat?
Stew, meat, stew, meat.
All right, 3 stews, 3 meats, and I'll take a meat as well.
All right, I'll go get that. It'll just be let's see here, meat. That will run you a gold.
Okay.
Nice, excellent. And she moves up and goes, lock the door behind me.
So she'll go ahead and lock the door, and she'll look at the children. So, I just wanted to take a moment away from everyone to talk to you all. You all know where we're going, correct?
To the two of yours home.
Correct. And because of that, it's occurred to me that we haven't talked a lot about that home, and I am sure you have questions, and I wanted to make sure that I had a chance to answer those.
Okay. Well, you said we're like hunters and we move around a lot, right?
Correct. The herd is very communal. So everyone contributes, everyone helps. But there's also time for recreation as well. I'll have to introduce you to Goat Ball. But aside
That's
from
someone or a thing?
Hmm?
Is that like a friend of yours, or is that actual, like, there's a ball made out of goat?
Oh, no, it's a game, actually.
game.
Yes, I grew up playing it. It's a little difficult to describe. You might not want to play it. But there are other games as well, and plenty of children. You'll find that a lot of the children about your age are going to be very athletic. They're going to want to compete a lot. But I want you to know you don't have to ever do that. When I take you there, you are under my protection, as well as my husband's protection. And he will not allow anything to happen to any of you while you are there. If someone tries to cause you trouble, you will let him know, because the herd is not a place where we have dissension. It's not a place where we have enemies. And if you ever feel as though someone is trying to single you out, it's best to resolve that with a mediator. That's how we do things. Some of the children I grew up with, who I did not get along with, well, I became like a sibling to them as we grew older. And I would give my life for any of them, as I know they would for me. And that is why I want you to know, when we go there, every single person there will accept you. Because I am adopting you.
Nod. Like, if they do the challenges and everything, do we use our abilities?
Not yet. Let me talk to your father before you do that. I want you to be able to do those things because I know it's important to practice them, but there has to be done a certain way. It's just a very different community. And while I know that there will be no issues, I want to ensure there are no issues by handling anything that may cause a problem immediately. And believe me, if I for a second think that you will not be allowed to be your full selves there, I will not leave you there. I am not abandoning you. I have some things I have to do that are going to take me to some dangerous places. And I don't want anything to happen to any of you. Because when I return, it will be for good.
Nod. Okay, Liam speaks up. Okay, the animals, at least to me, I don't know if anyone else, are whispering to me about how I can use my magic into a blade.
That's very good, Lucky. Liam. It's very good, Liam.
But I need to wait until you make sure it's okay.
Yes, correct. Believe me, like I said, if you are not allowed to use your magic, I will not leave you there. Because I know it's going to be important to keeping all of you safe.
Oh, Nod. Okay.
I hope you all know that I am doing this for you. And that is why I have no plans to abandon any of you.
Promise you'll come back?
I promise.
Emma speaks up. So we be brave for Nella, while she takes care of her business. And Big Sister will protect her.
That's right.
I'll smile.
Now, I know you all want to get those coats. So after we eat, we will go and get those coats. And then you will have plenty of time to eat your candies. I see you've chosen to already eat yours, Novum.
Oh, good.
Very good.
Yeah, stew doesn't taste good now.
It will be fine. I will get you some more candy tomorrow when they open. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
But in moderation, don't do it like your aunt say. No 5 pounds of chocolate. None of that. We have to eat.
But she's like a queen or something. Like, if we can't emulate her, who would we go to?
Well, I know I am no Fey Queen or anything like that, but
Not what I meant.
I know.
She's like you're like a mom, and she's like almost.
She's cool, I know.
She's like that old person who acts younger than we do, and it's really awesome.
I want you to tell her that. Tell her that she's like that old person.
Will she like it?
I think she will, absolutely. But I'm sure we'll see her in a moment because I know they're going to get coats too. So as soon as we eat, we'll be on our way.
Okay. Oh, yeah. There's nothing else. What do you all like to do?
Well, I mean, comparatively, she's older than everybody, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Food? Did you make food, Mortis?
Yeah. What ingredients do I find in Bim's kitchen?
Whatever ingredients you bring to Bim's kitchen, because all it does is make magical bread.
Okay, so I have magical bread. Great.
But you're using kitchen utensils, so it gives you something for doing that. Let me tell you what it does. It hides in my equipment, so I can't find it. Huh. Okay. Oh, the kitchen is filled with magical utensils that automatically stir, measure, and heat all manner of cuisine. Any check made using cook utensils within the cottage has advantage on the roll.
Excellent.
But there's like a market, isn't there, that has like foodstuffs?
Yeah.
And we probably brought supplies and things and have been gathering things along the way as Bim has been looking for herbs, yes?
Yeah.
The kids ate all of our supplies within the first 4 days.
That's probably true.
That also included Bim and Siguri, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, that's a good question, man. It doesn't actually say whether or not you can leave anything in there.
You probably can.
Yeah. I have just been assuming you can, but I didn't figure it would really break stuff. Hence, no chair that matches.
Amazing. Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I assume Mortis would be cooking us some sort of stew with whatever supplies we have left.
All right, you can make your cooking check.
I don't know if it will be good. Let's see. This is wisdom plus proficiency, right?
Yeah, with advantage because of the cabin.
Oh, with advantage. Okay, great. That's 7 plus. Wait, hold on. I'm misunderstanding something. What's going on here? 7 plus 2 is 9 plus 5 is 14.
Okay. Well, then you make a very high-end stew, or yeah, with everything that's going on.
Oh, this is good. Where it is?
Yeah, it's just the right amount of nutmeg is all it takes.
What kind of meat is this?
Whatever we had left. I don't know.
Did we have...
It's mystery meat.
It's 100% mystery meat stew.
Tim, I'd be careful about eating it because I don't remember the last time we caught a rabbit.
Last thing I remember us killing was some squirrels.
Oh, squirrel
That was a
meat.
while ago.
Yeah.
That was more than 3 months ago.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You had a need to kill anything.
Okay, well, mystery meat it is. And then, you know what? Let's just keep our guards up when we go in, and I think I just let's give them the benefit of the doubt instead of me going and scouting ahead.
But they tried to kill me.
Oh, they tried to kill you. That's right. You know what? Go ahead. She'll grab one of the teeth off her necklace, crush it, and give herself a what was it called? Pass without a trace. Ready. Turn me invisible, Rowan.
Yeah, all right. He kind of goes up for a high five and goes.
And
Oh, Jerry.
what?
Before you go,
What?
we'll pull out his rope caster. I've been holding on to this, but if you're going to be scouting, it might serve you better. and he will pass over his rope caster to you.
She'll grab it.
And
What
if
is
you
it?
need rope, he'll hand you rope. I don't know if you need rope.
I don't think I need rope. What's a rope caster? What? I think she has. Yeah, she's got rope.
Yeah, it's in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Basically, it lets you shoot rope instead of arrows, and it will latch itself onto something so you can
He's
climb up it.
Spider-Man.
Okay.
I don't know that I'd try that, but sure.
Or Batman. Either works.
Okay.
Bim, while she's scouting, is your
Turn
cottage?
into a cat and follow her? Okay.
I know where I was going, but is your cottage secure?
Oh, yep. Only the people that I say can come in can come in.
Then probably a good idea to store the crystals in here, as well as anything we want to ensure doesn't get stolen.
Sounds great. Bring the magical crystals into the magical cot.
Oh,
Cottage.
And you'll see a probably a leather pouch that has like vines, like embroidered vines on it, appear on the table. That's my gold. I don't want to lose that again.
Nice.
And she'll sneak out and go check out the place.
All right. So this is Bim and Siri.
Yes.
And Bim turns into a cat.
Yeah. Okay.
First time I've ever used wild shape in this game.
I was like Rhaegar doesn't say anything, but in his mind he's thinking, has Bim always been able to do that? I mean, you can see it on his face, but he doesn't say it out loud.
We just came from a city that probably had children turning into cats left or right. So
Is Bim a witch now?
So stealth.
Yeah, I need both of you to give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Probably not using my stealth, right? Sorry.
Yeah, it would. Well, yeah, it would be the cat stealth.
Yeah.
Cat stealth.
14 plus 12 is 26, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
21.
Okay, so 36.
Did you put
21
pass out
using the
trace on?
Yeah, pass without a trace.
Oh, I didn't hear you put that on. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I
21.
have that necklace that gives one person a pass without a trace.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So, very carefully then. Sneak, and you see that there is a an area here. They've kind of made a makeshift thing off of the stage using some of the wagons themselves. And you can easily sneak in if that's what you'd like to do.
Yes.
And there are enormity amount of crates and boxes. There's clothes, materials, and mostly there are several cloaks that hang. There doesn't seem to be anybody in here right now, but there is a rack of heavy brown cloaks that have been set out that look extremely well made and fine and look like they've roughly been chosen for the size of you and your friends.
Sayuri is gonna go up to them, and they look well made, but is there anything off? Like, does she sense anything off? Is there anything sticking in it, like pins or anything like that? Like,
I mean, how do you want to investigate them?
I'm thinking she's gonna keep an ear out to see if anybody's coming, but she's gonna take one off the rack and she's gonna kind of lay it out on a place where it won't get dirty, and she's gonna search it, like running her hands over the fabric, over the seams.
Okay. You grab it, and so you kind of look on the inside of it.
Inside, and then if
The
you can,
inseam, yeah.
yeah.
You turn it over, and as you do, it's like the cloth bends back, like as you turn it inside out, from the hood part of the cloak. And there you see 2 red eyes and a mouth of teeth.
Fucking.
And we'll take our break.
Fuck.
I knew it. I was just about to type in chat. I bet this is going to be a stupid dark mantle or something.
Alrighty. Right. Roll initiative. As everyone comes back, might as well get for everyone so we can kind of decide how all this works.
Oh no.
Oh, good initiative for everybody.
I rolled with advantage with my vigilant blessing. I got 2 nat ones.
Oh, I'm glad I'm the only one without a nat one. That got a nat one.
I had a nat 1 on my initiative last night too. Apparently, the game doesn't want me to go first.
That's rough.
All right, just looking for Bim.
$16 for Bim.
Got it. All right. So a few things. First, it's going to get its attack just for kind of a little bit of a surprise here. Let's see the little guy. Sayuri and the cat.
Does it have disadvantage since I'm invisible?
It will have disadvantage. Yeah, I'll give it disadvantage. I agree. Definitely knows you're there because you just like push it up and put it down. All right, so its first thing it's going to do is try to bite towards you. Disadvantage. For 17 to hit.
That is my AC.
Okay. So that is 12 piercing damage as it bites into your neck and wraps itself around it. And it is attached to your head and you are blinded. It wraps around and you are unable to breathe. All right. That's going to take its tail and get an 11.
No.
All right. Then it's going to take its actual turn and do its bite. Again, biting down for a 24 to hit.
Yep.
As it sinks its teeth deeper for 13 piercing damage.
Okay.
And a 10 on its tail. So it
No.
tries to grasp you around your legs, but not, as it's just digging deeper, trying to rip your flesh, detach your head from your neck. Bim, it is your turn.
Awesome. Bim will drop beast shape. And then he's going to try and pull this thing off of her if he can.
Okay, dropping is what for you?
Oh, good question. I don't know. I've never used this thing before. As a bonus action, I can drop it.
Okay, so bonus action, revert, and then make a strength check.
Oh, super good at those. That's a 2.
All right, you pull, ooh, and it does not detach. It's stuck there. And then, now the kids are around you, and Mortis, as you're all waiting for Syria to come back.
I wasn't waiting for anybody. I was just heading to the.
Oh, I thought you were joining the people.
No, I was going directly to the place to get the
I'm
coats.
sorry, I misunderstand then. Perfect. Then I think you just begin coming up. Are you going to wait for someone to come here, or are you going to go directly into the wagons?
I mean, she'd call out for the person who owns the place.
Okay. So you call out, Lucius! And I think that's about a turn. I like that. And Siri.
Okay. She's going to reach into her pocket and pull out that vial
Okay.
and pour it on top of this thing.
Absolutely. Give me an attack roll with disadvantage.
All right.
Supposed to massage it in.
Well, I gotta get it on it. So let's see. Okay, what unarmed strike or
Yeah.
dagger?
It's improvised weapon. You can use. I'll let you use a dagger for this. Like.
Okay. 16.
16. You break it on this creature. Very good.
And yeah, she'll just start rubbing it.
Bonus action, rub it in.
Yes, bonus action, rub it in.
That's not a worse thing to say to a group named after a menage a trois.
Amazing. And then let's see. It gets to make a con save against that. It fails, and the DC's 5 for the first time it's rubbed in too. And it went no. And so rub it in, and it detaches on its turn and falls to the ground. As you heard Lucius, you hear Nala's voice.
Oh shit! We can't let Noah get this. Bim.
Right. I think you're trying to tell me not to let Nala bring the kids in here.
Yes.
Okay. Nala, don't bring the kids in here. It's bad. They're monsters.
That's Bim's. Nala.
So nobody else from the crew has shown up. Is that right?
Right, you just heard Bim's voice just now.
Okay. So I'll say to the kids to stay close, and I'll take out my sword, and I'll start approaching from where I heard the voice.
Okay, you come in, you see Sayuri very much covered in blood. Deep gashes in her chest and neck. Sayuri looks awful.
Olga?
Oh, did you think Olga was going to come with you?
Yeah.
She's with you. Okay, sorry. Yes.
Take the kids back to the inn.
Yes, key.
Then I'll start walking toward Sayuri slowly because I don't know what's out here.
Yeah. Olga looks back. Be careful. And grabs the kids. I think those of you who are I think you were watching this sort of because you were staying within 120 feet. So I think at this point you saw Nala, probably paused, saw Nala go in, and there was some stuff, and Olga came back out, grabbed the kids, and was hurrying them away. However, you'd all like to proceed. Nala, go ahead and make your perception check. Should be very careful here.
Okay. That is 22.
Yeah. Look, everything is stacked in such a way you see lines of sight being blocked. Looks like it's meant to hide things. What is meant to look like a disorganized mess is a very carefully plotted arena. You see a little bit away at different points, there's tripwires placed. Seems that Bimsari just didn't notice them as they came in and didn't trip them.
What monsters?
You do see this passed out creature that almost looks like a large manta ray from its underside with large teeth and red eyes. Has around it this hood-like thing that looks like it could wrap around someone.
So I would reach down, grab that by its neck,
Is sleeping, yeah.
and I pick it up
Which does it weigh?
and I kind of slam it up against whatever is nearby.
Okay. So damage will wake it up, but if you just want to put it up, that's fine.
She doesn't know anything about this other than this thing was down here and she's trying to get information from it. She doesn't know what she's dealing with.
Okay, then make an unarmed strike.
All right, and she will go ahead and rage to do this then.
Never listen.
Is it an auto crit when it's unconscious?
No.
I'm still waiting for my question to be
Does have advantage.
A.
About 200 pounds.
Oh, she can easily.
So it's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
So
8 damage?
correct, 8 bludgeoning with the sword out and holding it. So I guess technically she's grappling it. I guess it's
Yeah.
the technical, mechanical aspect.
Yeah, probably attack grapple, and you just auto succeeded, then attack unarmed
Mhm.
strike. The 2 attacks here. So I think that makes sense to me. As it wakes up and wiggles, and you hold it fast.
Insight.
So I'm going to immediately say, "Who are you?"
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
In this moment, it doesn't seem to understand what you're saying.
All right, punch to maintain rage. That's a.
Well, I would say that was all one turn. And
Oh,
you
okay.
already attacked this.
I didn't know if anybody was conscious. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm going to go through now. So the team there, will you all kind of come in and just let me know?
Do we 120 feet away? What did we hear?
I would say you mostly heard Nala call out. You heard, I think in Myford series voice, you saw Nala leave the kids, have Ogre come in with her, and then Ogre come back out and take the kids.
Then yeah, I'll start approaching. And I'm not trying to be stealthy, but I would like to see if, from my perspective on the whole scene, if there is anyone else approaching that area.
Doesn't seem to be. And so then, Sayuri.
She's actually going to send a message to Rengar breaking the invisibility. Because no, I attacked, so she's already invisible. Okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna send a message to Ringer. They were trying to kill us. Be careful. There's probably more traps or whatever, but they were trying to kill us. You can reply.
How many are there?
How many are there?
And I'm looking for who she was talking about because she was very non-specific. She's just, I guess I'm looking for a tiefling and some halflings.
All right. Then I would say everyone, you're arriving on the scene inside here right now, looking around. Rengar, it is your turn. And for the moment, you don't see anybody in here.
But I see Nala has that creature pinned up to the wagon. It's kind of thrashing about in her hands.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
It was a cloak. I thought it was a cloak.
Do I see all the other cloaks?
Mm-hmm.
Where are those? Are they in the crates?
Yeah, they're kind of hanging, sort of on a like rack almost in the middle, like they've been set out to be tried on.
Don't move, Rengar.
Are they all that?
Probably.
Right. I mean, we need to find the tiefling, Lokius. He set us up. Do I see their tents nearby, like where they might be staying?
Well, yeah, kind of let a little bit more go by. Rowan, is there anything you're doing?
Rowan's keeping his eyes peeled. He's gonna pull out his arm blade and just have it at the ready, unactivated. But he doesn't trust any of this.
This creature, I think it's going to try to do its best to get out of this hold that there is on it. So that'll be your athletics there. Nala?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a post roll?
Yeah.
All right, that is 24.
24. All right. Does anybody know deep speech or undercommon?
Not I.
Then
I think. Crap. Where is it again? Oh. Oh, it's over here. Rowan understands undercommon.
okay. Then you hear it yell, "Help me!"
Did that thing just ask for help?
And on the next turn, another cloak lifts into the air, spreads out. And yeah, it's got some good fly speed here. And it's going to go for Yeah, it's actually going to try to get Nala here. It flies. That is 25 to hit.
Yep.
All right. That'll be 11 piercing damage, half because you are raging. And so that is the 5 as it attaches over you, blinding you and cutting off your ability to breathe. Bim, it's your turn.
Okay. Bim will reach out to Sierra, speaking in Sylvan. And he will multicolored light will begin to surround Sayuri as he casts Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
It's 13 hit points back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And he will use his movement to get up to the one that just attacked Nala.
Blanket.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Nala.
All right. So we got 2 of them. I think she'll swing the sword using everything at the one on her head.
Okay, so that'll be a straight roll.
Correct. That is a 19.
Hits.
All right. And that one would be 32 slashing.
Okay.
And then if it's not letting go, I'll attack it again.
Okay, won't let go. However, it's going to take 16. 16 comes to you.
Okay.
As it kind of moves and lets you strike yourself, but of course you're raging, so that goes down to 8.
All right. So I'll strike it again.
Hey, that's when you gotta go smothering.
That one is 20 something, 23.
Hits.
Yeah. 33 slashing.
Nice. So it takes another 16. You take another 8.
And yeah. That'll be the full turn.
You got it. Mortis.
How's Siri looking?
She's not as bloody. She's about.
Okay.
She's not as bloody. She's at 40 out of 52.
Okay. So I'm not too worried about that then. So I'm going to. Is there light here? Is it dark?
There's some lanterns.
There's some lantern. Okay, so there's light. So I don't need to worry about that. So I'm just going to. I'm going to cast the invisibility. That's what I'm going to do, and look around to see if there are other things hiding that we wouldn't have seen before.
Okay, so get to see invisibility, and you see a small golf ball sized globe hovering in the air.
Okay. We're being watched. I don't know by what, but we're being watched. And then that's my action. So bonus action, patient defense.
Okay. And Sayuri.
Right. Sayuri is going to go and she's going to yeah, I am going no, I'm not. Oh. Tasha's mind whip. Yeah. I'm going to look at this thing on Nala's head and I am going to just she's concentrating really hard because she just learned this. And she's gonna just like open her eyes really wide and lash out at the creature on Nala's head.
You got it. What's the save?
Intelligence 15.
6.
3d6 psychic damage.
All right.
5, 9. That's 12. And it can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. On its next turn, it must choose whether it gets to move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one.
Okay. It screams as now you feel this energy move into your head and mess with your brain as you take 6 psychic damage.
I can't have psychic.
Correct.
So how much should I take?
It's 6.
Okay.
It takes 6, you take 6.
It halved it for you.
Sorry about that.
All right. That it, Siri?
Oh yeah, I have bonus action, don't I? Bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and Oh, but I always forget I have freaking uncanny dodge. Jesus.
Yes, you do.
I forget that. I'm gonna hide behind a crate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bonus action hide. Give me that stealth check.
No. I have. Gotta roll that twice. Okay.
Don't
That's a
forget
little
your
bit better.
plus 10, because I think Pass Without a Trace is still up.
That's true.
Well,
Thank you. 34.
gone.
Okay, yeah. Rowan. Sorry, Rengar. My bad, Rengar.
Are we in dim light right now?
Can be considered dim, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to be able to see anything that's coming up on us. So I'll daylight. Just
Okay. Light moves up bright. Zoom.
and I think it casts it from me, right?
Yeah.
Like my whole skin, like my skin, my
Yeah,
alabaster
you are
skin.
the sun.
So yeah, in this radius, we're in daylight now. And do how many other cloaks do I see that aren't moving?
I mean, there was a lot in here that aren't moving.
There were the ones that were laid out, right, specifically
Mhm.
for us, and both of these have come from the ones that were laid out for us.
Yeah. So there would be let's see here. The 6 of you plus Revere 7 plus 13, 14.
There are
Or
14
12
cloaks.
left.
Oh god!
They were gonna give these to the children?
Oh no!
I mean, Rowan did say he was a bad man.
They don't seem to be moving yet, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna run up to the one that's wrapped around Nala. And yeah, if I'll bonus action patient defense in case another one comes alive.
All
So I
right.
used an action already.
I think Rowan.
I think Rowan's going to activate the Iron Blade. He's going to say, I never thought about the word that triggers it. He's going to say, cut. And then from it, the blade extends out of the urn that he's holding.
Nice.
He's gonna move up to the one by Rengar, and actually, yeah. Well, I already said it. And he's gonna take a slash.
Very good. Take the slash.
For a 25 to hit.
That hits. So this is the one not attached to Nala, right?
Oh, come on.
The one next to Ringar is definitely attached to her.
Okay, so one attached. Okay, perfect. Yep.
Yeah. Is there not two?
There's two. Yeah.
She's holding one, and then there's one that's wrapped around her that Ringar went up next to. You had
She's
said you.
grappling one, and there's one grappling her.
Oh, okay. He's going to there. He's targeting the one that she's grappling.
Okay.
It's the only one I see. And that is for 11 points of necrotic damage.
Was that a hit?
25.
Okay, nice. All right, so it takes 11 necrotic. Very good.
And that's my turn.
So they're screaming in the light here.
Oh, I pissed them all off.
Yeah.
They're all awake now, guys.
So proud of yourself.
And Rowan, then you hear the one being grappled. The rest of you, get out of here. Find a safe place. Maybe that wretched man won't find you. Go. And then the whole rack here just flies up and action dashes. So they're going to move 80 feet away into the night.
Whoa.
Is Rowan gonna tell us this?
Hasn't so far.
No.
Then the one on Nala, like, sort of like, Rowan, you hear, like, I won't let her kill you, my brother, as he keeps biting onto Nala. So.
I want to adopt that one.
This should be straight roll. Dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
All right. It's 5 to have to 2. Digs in deep and then misses. And then Bim.
So Bim will draw Summer's Dance, and as he does, he kind of spins and slices along the back of the one that's right in front of him.
Okay.
And as And I have advantage, right? Because I'm flanking?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is 26 to hit.
That hits.
And as he does, he utters some words in Sylvan, not Sylvan, and marks this creature as his favorite enemy. And does 6, 5, 11. $20 points of slashing damage.
That's the one on Nala, right?
Yep.
All right, so that's 10, and 10 half to 5 to Nala.
What kind of damage?
Slashing.
Flashing?
Slashing.
Slashing.
Oh, slashing.
Oh, flashing.
Woohoo! So it's
That
10
would
damage.
that would be Rowan attack right there.
So,
No, that would be Rengar attack
So
right there.
it was 10 damage. Half
He's
to 5.
literally flashing like a light.
so how much?
So 20 went to the creature. Well, 20 came at it. It went 10 to it, 10 to you, half to 5 to you. 'Cause
Okay.
I have to rage already.
Okay, and in the same motion of that spin, he'll draw his other scimitar, which is the +1, and complete another slice across the creature.
Okay.
That is 24 to hit, and it is 10 more damage.
Okay, so 5 to it, 5 to Nala, which halves to 2 to Nala.
And that'll end my turn.
All right, Nala.
Okay, so she'll go ahead and attack this thing again. That is a where's my 17 plus 8 25? Yeah.
That hits.
And that is 32 slashing.
Oh, God.
Nice. So it takes 16. You take 8. So 16 half to 8.
And then I will attack it again.
Nice.
No, the only way to kill Nala is for Nala to kill Nala.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Almost a 20, but not quite. That is a 27.
Nice. That hits.
I'm kind of worried about Nala getting
That
that 20
is-
on herself.
33 slashing.
Okay, so that will be 16 after 8 for you, and it falls off, deceased.
Did I have to do anything? Because you never did any mechanics with the breathing. I didn't know if I was supposed to be doing anything.
No, because you get minutes equal to your Constitution modifier.
Oh, okay.
Only if you were like casting a spell or something, then you would have lost your breath and had rounds equal to that. But
Okay.
because we weren't there, we didn't. Yeah.
All right. So with that one down, she's going to just. I mean, I'm not taking any turns, but yeah, she's just holding on to the other one.
Okay. Mortis.
Yeah, Mortis is Mortis is going to step up to Nala, and place his hand on her shoulder and cast Cure Wounds at first level. It's 8 points of healing.
And she's back to
need
full.
Don't think that's how that works, but and then he'll just patient defense because he doesn't know if those things are coming back or whatnot, so he wants to be prepared.
All right, Siri.
Okay, so she's. So the thing on Nala's head is dead?
Yes.
Okay. So I guess she'll take aim at the one in Nala's hand. Whoa! Sorry, almost dropped my tablet there. With her bow. And she will. 25 to hit.
That hits.
All right, and 66. Um, 10, 15, 17 piercing.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, I got a couple ones on those. And
All right. You do your sneak, right?
yeah, I did my sneak. Yeah.
Good.
And then she'll bonus action. She'll duck down, move a little further over behind another one, and bonus action hide.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do the
For-
stealth.
Like a target at a shooting gallery, like duck down, pop up.
Yeah, pretty much. 35.
Okay, then Ringar.
Yeah, I just watched, what, like 16, 17 of these just fly away.
It's fine. I'm sure you're not creating another chimera.
Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna try and finish off the one that Nala has. I'll run up to it and make my attacks.
All right.
Mm,
Oh, get back over there.
if there's enough room. Parkour! Alright. So the first one. That's 22 to hit. And that is 5 bludgeoning. Second attack.
Nice.
That's a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
And that's another 5 bludgeoning. And then bonus action attack. That one's cocked. It's a 23 to hit.
Hits.
And that one is 7 bludgeoning.
Okay. Very good. It's bleeding this purple blood down its form.
And that's it.
All right, Rowan.
Sorry, real quick. Is there enough room for other melee classes to get up to this thing? Because if
Yeah.
not, I'll move out of the way so that they can get in my place.
So we can get there. We can get over here.
Okay.
Then I'll stay.
All right, Rowan.
Rowan will call out an undercommon. Why are you fighting us? Why are you attacking my friends?
Because you have me choking and you're hitting me. And that one, where'd she go? Grabbed me and threw me on a table.
Are you here against your will?
Yes. We were captured and they keep us knocked out and starved. We only get to eat if we get the ones that we're on when we awaken. We're usually too weak to make it out much more than that.
Jesus. Which is someone I don't know who is. Guys, stop fighting. Hold on. This thing.
6 seconds, Rowan. Come on.
If you say that, if you kind of say stop fighting, now it will go. You'll see, like he says, stop fighting, and it lets itself. It stops struggling, and it goes limp in Nala's hand. Like it visibly relaxes, and eyes do dart around a little scared. So we'll see what goes on after that. It will pass its turn, and Bim.
Okay, we're stopping fighting. Bim will go over to Nala, say, "But I'm gonna heal, okay?" And again, he'll start speaking in Sylvan, and multicolor lights will surround Nala. And Bim will do some more healing, cure wounds at second level, for a total of 10. And he'll look confused at Rowan, and that's it.
Hey, Nala?
Nala will take this creature and keep him grappled and just kind of pull him off of the wall and just kind of keep him in a position where if someone did try to hit him, they'd probably have to get through her.
Oh, okay. Or quick Mortis?
Mortis is going to look around and see if he can still see that orb.
Mhm.
And then just keep an eye out, looking for anybody who might be approaching.
Got it. Siri?
Sayuri will pop her head over the box.
Actually, Mortis, I'm sorry. Now that you're in this mode, give me a perception check with advantage.
Perception check with advantage. just rolling doubles tonight, guys. It's 2 5s for an 11 total.
Okay. Siri.
She'll pop her head over over the. She'll be like, we're not fighting. It's not going to eat me.
No, and watch out for tripwires.
Oh, okay. So she'll look around for all the traps.
Mm-hmm. Give me a perception check.
Alright.
Would I be able to, would she have advantage since I know where they are?
I'll give advantage.
Okay. 28.
28. Looking around, you see how they're set up. So this seems to be set up so that if people try to run certain directions, and it strikes you as odd, it doesn't seem to be the main thing that they're meant to do. And so quickly, you gently open a place where you actually see that they lead to one place from their secured spot. Like they're all meant to pull one thing.
Uh-huh.
And in this, it's actually a somewhat smaller box, and in it is a glowing and crackling red orb of energy.
There's a glowing, crackling orb of energy. If we trip onto these things, it doesn't look like it's going to be nice. Should I maybe try to, disarm this?
How do you disarm glowing, crackling energy?
Well, it's set to a tripwire. A bunch of tripwires.
Should we just leave?
I think we should leave without the tripwires going off.
I would say, Siri, at this moment, you see that one has been tripped.
Oh, what has been tripped?
And you think in this moment, this has come into a being and is growing and becoming more unstable
Oh
as you
shit!
speak.
Mortis pulls out his cube of force and makes sure everybody's within a 15-foot radius, and spends 5 charges to block all effect. Well, so nothing can pass through the barrier.
Well, does everyone go along with it? So I'm gonna say we can drop. If Rengar's good and no one's attacking, we can drop initiative for a second and let everyone kind of say what they're going to go along with or not. Like, I'll give you have your conversation. We'll call it around.
Okay.
Little man,
Yes.
could you please let our acquaintance here know he is not a prisoner? We will call him an indentured friend.
All right. We don't want to fight you. We don't want to harm you. We just want to talk. Think of us as your indentured friends.
Okay. If you don't kill me, we're good.
He says, as long as we don't kill him, we're good.
Good. All right. So I'm going to loosen my grip and just kind of start to let him go, but I'm still keeping him within 5 feet of me. So if he tries to run, I can still smack him. So I stay really close to him, but I do release my grip so that he feels a little more comfortable talking to Rowan.
Okay.
And then get within 15 feet of Mortis. And make sure that the thing that's about to blow up is not within 15 feet of Mortis.
You got it. And Sayuri, the only thing I'll tell you is because you're so close to it, you think if you're fast enough, you might be able to get this, touch it and throw it. But if you're not, it's going to be really bad.
Okay, so actually, what she wanted to do was grab it, face step, grab the box, face step 30 feet away from like the community and everything, and then face step back after she puts it down.
That's going to count as touching it.
Okay.
So, okay. This is what I'll let the only person who's going to suffer harm here if this goes wrong will be Sayuri.
Okay.
Because everyone kind of told their notion of trying to get this thing of force. I want to keep it as fair as I can mechanically. So Sayuri, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Can I add one thing to that?
Of course.
Could I roll a perception? If I fail it, I fail it. But if I get it high enough, I think Nala would try to take some of that damage.
Well, she's face stepping 30 feet
Oh,
away.
you're face stepping. Never
Well,
mind. Okay.
first she has to touch it. But, and then in order to do that, you'd have to get outside of what Mortis is trying to do.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Okay, it's fine though. 26.
Yeah. You grab it, and you can face step if you want. You can also toss this thing 40 feet, or you can face step and toss 40 feet.
I want to get it as far away from like the majority of the people as possible because I don't want anybody, including our people, hurt. So I'll face step and throw it.
Yeah, you grab it, and you're quick. You put yourself closer to the field, let it go. It goes out 40 feet before it explodes in a 20-foot radius. For the record, this would have been 19d6. And everything around the fields and everything, people wake up as there is just this flash and an incineration of nothingness where this left. Mortis, the sensor vanishes. What would you all like to do?
I will drop the cube of force. They've stopped watching.
I think now we try to find them.
So ask him questions, little man.
All right. Where's Lokius?
Don't know.
Do you know why he put you up to this?
He let me wake up and told me to tell the rest that if we took out the ones he put in next and brought him all their toys for he just said to him, I don't know who him is, that he'd finally let us go. Keeps us unconscious and drugged till he needs us to kill someone.
My goodness. Can I pump a level 2 cure wounds on this thing?
Certainly.
Or excuse me, heal where, damn it. Heals for 8 points of health.
Okay, some of the wounds seem to heal up.
Does that feel a little better?
See some wounds go, so very messed up, and it goes, thank you. You're extraordinarily kind.
My daylight is still up for an hour. I don't think it's concentration. Is that damaging this thing?
Not damaging, but he's very uncomfortable. It looks like it's bright for his eyes.
I'll relay what he had said to the rest of the group so far.
Are there more of his kind that aren't here? Maybe trapped somewhere else?
Are there more of your kind trapped by Lokius somewhere else?
Yes. He breeds us. I don't think they'd know where to go, though. Except the ones that were for the smaller ones. They knew to follow. I was captured.
Where is he doing all this?
And to make this just more group, I'm going to assume if anyone asks something, Rowan will ask it, unless Rowan, you go, no, I don't want to ask that. And Rowan translates anything, unless Rowan, you see, I don't translate that right after. That way we just have an easier conversation.
Yeah.
With everybody. Sorry, ask that last one again.
Do you know where is he doing all this?
I've heard bits and pieces while I've been awake. Collecting tribute. Specifically said if we got your instrument or something, he'd let extra of us go.
He's still at it.
Where can we find him?
Oh no.
They could be cutting their losses right now and fleeing.
I've only ever seen him here in the wagons.
We can track him then.
After all, I have what he wants. Should be easy, shouldn't it?
Wait, what does he want?
He's after my loot.
Oh,
That is what I understood, right?
Took it from you once.
I see. So this is a rival for you.
He's the one that originally stole it. He stabbed me, jumped me, and left me to die.
Well, then we will find him.
He was going to kill the kids.
I know. And we will find him.
Sounds like he's collecting lots of loot.
Damn it, Ben.
Well, the creature did say tribute, right? Isn't tribute like lots of loot that you give somebody?
Bim
Oh,
has
yeah.
a point.
Yeah.
Is there a new king? Because kings sometimes get tribute. Warlords get tribute. What else gets tribute?
I can't tell if
Dragons.
this is becoming more clear or more confusing the more you speak, Bim.
Oh, I'll probably stop then.
No. Please.
While they're questioning, I want to begin looking for tracks of where they might have gone after setting up all this stuff. And it's daylight around me, so I'm hoping I can just search.
Yeah. Give me a survival check.
Oh, that's a 12. That's a terrible roll.
Looking around near the battle road, you can see where tell the horses have been unhitched by the wagons and are gone and have ridden off northward.
By the space in the tracks, can I tell how fast they were moving?
Not with a 12.
Okay.
And since it was already rolled, I can't do a follow-up, right? Like for tracking.
I usually would allow 2 rolls. It's
Okay.
fine, I guess.
Well, if he's heading north, is that closer or further away from where we were going?
Further.
Well, if we start now, we'll have to start quickly so that he doesn't get too far away from us.
I was thinking it would have to be tonight.
I will go get the kids.
I have to apologize because queens could want tribute, and there could be war ladies, and or non-gender specific individuals. They could want tribute too. I apologize.
It's okay, Ben.
I'm gonna go pack up the house. I mean,
Okay.
the cottage. Did anybody
Oh.
need anything out of there?
Yes.
Do things get spit out if they're left in there?
No.
Check to make sure Novum is not in there.
Oh, people do.
Okay.
We should probably make sure that we take those crystals out too.
Right.
Would they be safer in there while we travel?
It'd be more
Well,
convenient, but not safer.
I'm
Okay.
just worried that if we close it on those crystals, magical bullshit might
Shenanigans.
happen.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Okay. So you're traveling. Grab everyone. You quickly want to make pace to the Wildwood Byway, north from the Silvercut Crossroads.
I got a question. Do the entering and leaving the town, is there like a checkpoint? Are there guards posted?
No.
No. Okay. And are there just the four, north, south, east, west?
Yeah. By roads. Yeah, there's not really a wall. Like, this is very much just a trading post. And it's one of those things that people tend not to hit as far as, like, violent. Mostly just because where would they rest when they come back?
Yeah.
It's a weird thing that people just don't do.
Is there anyone on the way north, like before we leave town, is there anyone that we meet that we could ask if they saw someone passing this way?
Yeah, because people did come out here. So I'd say you get some people saw about 2 hours ago Lokia here was Tius rather has and his troop went out and someone asked them and they just said hunting.
And they went north. But
Yeah. So they began going by the Wildwood Byway, which is the road that runs north.
Right. Yeah, that'd have been all that Rengar would do as we were leaving.
Before we leave this creature, I did want to ask it one more thing. What is the tribute going to? Who's the tribute for?
Make a persuasion check, I think.
Hey, Rowan, there's things in chat if you want.
I'll use an inspo. Oof. That is a 16.
Sometimes you just mentioned the League.
Fucking League. Oh! Sorry, I didn't realize I was unmuted.
See, he says that part out loud too.
I mean, we were all thinking it. I was wondering if it might be the Wonder Worker.
I guess that's it as far as questions go.
Can I go?
Yes. Go take care of your own.
He puts out his fleshy skin and
Opportunity attack. I'm just kidding.
I would. I don't know if there's time he's flying away, but I'm like, Rowan. If we find them tonight, I can set up a beacon and they can join us in recovering their kinfolk.
That sounds like a good idea.
Tell them that.
Yeah.
I'll try to find you. We won't enter the light though, and we hide during the day.
Good to know. He's not normally this bright.
And then they'll go. As you hear it moan and call, and there's moans and calls in the night as it seems like he's trying to gather his people.
And then as we're leaving, before we even get into this, I'll turn off the daylight. Yep.
Very good.
I mean, Ringar can't do that. Like, it doesn't. It's not the same.
Yeah. It doesn't work as well. Right.
On the way out of town, Mortis, one of the passersby that we passed, Mortis would just ask, which way does the North Road lead? Where does the North Road lead to? And as a player, I know at least Craghammer, but
Okay.
Mortis wouldn't, so
Gotcha.
he would ask.
Absolutely.
Chase montage.
And as
Yeah.
the- No, go ahead.
If you have something, go ahead.
Nala with Liam, because I imagine a lot of the other kids are probably asleep, and she'll just say, "Did I ever tell you about Cord?"
No.
The Storm Lord?
No.
Well, we've got quite a journey. Why don't I tell you a bedtime story? And so she'll just start sharing some stuff about Cord, the Storm Lord.
All right. The other thing as a note, there is a possibility upwards north. Your people have a potentiality of being able to find them here as well, even given this time. Because many places your people could possibly be.
Oh, I know.
Just as a thing. All along the dividing plains. Very good. All right, so with that, then
Cue the music for Making My Way.
Making my way. All right, so here we go.
Yes.
So what I need here is how do you want to go about this chase? So basically, this is a chase scene. You're trying to get to them as quickly as possible before you lose track. If they get too far. This would be represented through a skill challenge. So you can say what you're going to do or roll the appropriate challenge. For this, we're going to need 4 successes before 3 fails.
Hmm.
And if a same ability or skill gets used more than once, that next DC is higher. So who would like to go first?
Well, Mortis has 300 feet of dark vision, and he's good at tracking things. So he'll attempt to lead out in front and try and follow the tracks using scent if the wind is in our favor. With whatever he can.
Okay, you smell. Go ahead and make the survival check for tracking.
Hey, advantage actually helps that one. 22 total.
22. After a few hours, also have to not a few hours, but yeah, you begin moving. There's a few hours here, and the trail begins to move away from the road toward the Taurian forest.
I think the way that Rengar will try and help. How many horses do we have pulling the cart?
Are you doing the cart? You're gonna go slower. Yeah, I guess you're doing the cart. So you've got, I think you've got 2 horses on the cart.
Okay.
You're fine. We're doing it with the cart. I'm not gonna mess with this.
I assumed since we were bringing the kids that we had.
Yeah,
to
you're fine. I just realized the whole thing. We're good. Let's just proceed.
He's going to be keeping an eye on the horses, and since we're kind of pushing them, when it gets to a point where they look like they're starting to get weary and slow their pace, he will spend a key point on each of them and to try and revitalize them. And for that timing to be right, I was hoping I could use a medicine check.
Okay. Yeah, make a medicine check.
It's an 18.
Okay, so you keep taking care of the horses, keeping their energy up, knowing it's a long way to try to outlast the very big jaunt that they would have had to do.
And the, I guess, yeah, why not? Nala tries out this ring to call down a bird.
Okay. I bow to you, one who has known her. How can I help?
I need your help in tracking a tiefling who may have passed through this area. Perhaps you can speak with some of your friends, see if they've spotted him in this area, keep us in the right path, maybe guide us a little bit.
Okay. You can make a persuasion check, or you can roll it for the bird. The bird gets a +3.
Can I do this as animal handling? I think that's the thing.
Okay, I'll let you. Yeah, a lot of the times I usually do if you're speaking to the bird, like versus like trying to. But we'll do it. Animal handling. I'm good.
Only because of the way the ring was worded.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
sorry. Is the ring worded differently? Cool. Animal handling.
Okay.
Got it.
Ooh, nat 20. Thank you, Bobby. That is a 27.
You're welcome.
I love it. Okay. Very good.
Okay. I have to ask real quick. Maybe probably not, but since it's taking hours for us to do this, if we're in the cart, is a short rest possible?
I don't think you're resting.
Okay.
I think in this is an intense, like you're moving very quickly and you're actively trying to do things to keep everybody going.
I just imagine it's intense for like the first 30 minutes and then it's hours later. Well, okay.
Well, it's even that's the whole thing. You got to keep up.
Okay.
You're going to make up because they've got hours of a head start on you. Because your idea was to catch up with them sooner than later. You weren't going to slowly follow them over days. Is what I'm getting this. All right. Who else would like to go?
Go ahead.
No, you hang up first.
Sayuri was just gonna keep an eye out for anything that maybe Mortis would have missed, like broken twigs, tracks, a deviation in anything.
Okay. Make a perception check.
This is where my dice fail me, guys. Oh, apparently not. 27.
Okay. Then, yeah, you start to see some nuance where Sayuri, you recognize something very interesting. There's bits of very specific animal hair, like elk and other animals that can come from a bag of tricks. And you spot the false trail that they were using. You put it on, and you wait for a minute till you find the horses and ignore these false tracks.
She'll point it out to Mortis.
All right. So, good news, you get your first successes. Though we're still going to go because that would be two more. If you get the two more, you will be in a more favorable results once you get to them.
I was gonna do perception. Rowan's gonna help Mortis drive the carriage, making sure all the reins are not getting messed up and kind of helping drive the horses.
All right. Can make an animal handling check.
That is a 21.
Okay. Very good. I think Bim, right?
Yep. So Bim is going to try and move ahead and see if he can clear things out of the way that might make a noise or make a sound. Just trying to prevent us from being heard. So trying to minimize that effect. And I was thinking maybe I could use stealth to do that.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's a 9.
Perfect. Then push forward. And okay.
So that is 6 successes, right?
The 9, no.
No, I mean the net 20. Does that not count as 2?
Oh yeah, because there wasn't a natural one. I was waiting for that. You're right. So that'd be a total of 6. Thank you. Very good. And in that case, first is I do need, you have ridden through the night, so I will need Constitution saving throws.
Yay!
For exhaustion.
GM Balo die help me.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Got a 19.
Oh God. 16.
2.
2?
2.
Oh no!
Exhaustion.
Yeah, I got a nat 1.
11 for Bim.
That is my DC that I put for this.
It's fine. I got a 3. It's fine.
3 exhaustion on Rengar.
22 for Mortis. I did use my inspiration as well.
Okay.
Did
Yeah,
you
one
get
of
a nat
mine.
1 too at Ringo?
No, I got a 2.
One of mine was a nat 1, but thankfully I used that inspo.
Oh,
Cool.
Amazing.
Cool.
19 for Rowan, you know.
Yeah. Relatively low, but yeah. I always swear if I want players to roll low, I just need to make it a low DC. Every time. If it's like 24, everyone gets 29s.
Yep.
Like 5 natural ones all around. Oh. So, those of you roll, that's Rengar's theory. You feel extremely tired, the key going out of you. As you see you through this very forced march here, you find yourselves looking down from a slight hill, 50 feet below, down a slope, and then 40 more feet away from where that slope ends. You see horses circled, being watered. Just by now, kind of the dawning, the dim light of dawn. And you can see Lokias and 5 halfling women. They sit, they look, they're trying to be alert, eating ration bars and themselves drinking from water skins. You could tell it appears that they're headed towards the Troyan forest.
Sayuri, can you pick off the leader from here?
How far away are they?
So that would be a total of 90 feet.
90 feet? I mean, I can try. Oh, yeah. And I also, hold on, let me check on something real quick. Yeah, long range doesn't impose disadvantage on my ranged weapon attack. I have sharpshooter. Okay, cool. Yeah, I could try.
Our first attack could be to fire a salvo into them.
I mean, I'd like us to be closer, because if we shoot from back here, they're going to run.
Yeah. Well, I also have this neat little thing, and she'll pull out one of her arrows of choking and sneezing.
Mortis, what's the range on your silence?
That's a good question. Cast range 120.
If you do it at the same time we fire volleys, they can't cast spells to get away. Possibly.
How far away are we from them? 90 feet?
90, yeah.
All right.
I can get to them in 90 feet.
I can't. So I'm going to move closer.
Here, Nala.
Yes.
She'll hand her one of the teeth on her necklace.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can sneak up on them easier.
All right.
So I have 2 teeth left. Kids, stay here.
Did we rest at all before this? I can't remember.
No.
No. Okay. So yeah, she'll try to get within 40 feet.
Sorry, before Sayuri or Nala wander off, I want to do some more healing because we didn't get a chance to do that either. If that's okay.
Yeah. Healing spells or those types of abilities, you can certainly have used them.
Okay. So another 22 to Nala. And then another 15 to Sayuri.
Oh, thank you.
I think you're the only 2 who took damage, right?
I think so.
I think so.
Okay. All right, that's a little bit more healing. So, okay. Sorry. I'm sorry I healed you.
Yeah, I know. I was like, why are you apologizing? That was very helpful.
Oh, shenanigans. I love it. Okay. All right. So, we're gonna wait for Nala to get in place, and then we're going to like.
I think Sayori, Rowan, and Bim can all fire.
Olga goes as if she wants to go with Nala.
Makes sense.
Just be quiet.
No, she doesn't have it. She doesn't have that +10 to her stealth, of course.
No.
So she'll have to stay a little bit further back.
Okay.
Not very much.
Then for this, she's just going to stay back.
Okay.
Otherwise, she'd have to make a stealth check. Okay, so that's just Nala going forward?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Am I still whispering?
Okay, so Nala, I need a. This is because they're very alert here. This is gonna be DC 22. Give me the stealth check.
Oh God. Okay. Here we go.
+10. You got this.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So
Yeah.
I don't have to roll too high, but I need to roll something good. And this
Is there
doesn't
more
give you
inspiration? Is there any inspiration in
No.
chat?
I've
Okay.
already used an inspiration for this.
Oh,
All right. Here we go. Oh, that's good. That's good. That is a 12 on the dice +7 +10. So this is a
Yes.
29.
Yeah, good.
Yes.
Good. So, again, deep, and you want it to be 40 feet precisely. So you're just at the where the valley, the slope ends.
Okay.
And
Preferably, it's as close to the leader as possible. But yeah, that's kind of what she meant by 40 feet. But if he's too far in, then she'll just be close to the first person.
fair enough. Yeah. Very good. And then we will do this next week.
Ah!
I think we can end it in 12 minutes, guys.
Don't forget that I'm using an arrow. I'm sneezing and choking because I already marked it off on my character sheet.
Try to remind everybody, resolve this little battle, seeing how it goes. All right. Those of you watching, thank you so much. And we will catch you next
Week.
Good night.
No.
All right.